All right, guys, we're down in Montana Del Fuego. We're at the last day of the relocation retreat. We want to ask people how they liked it. They get to say anything they want. I don't know what Lou's going to say. He might not have liked it. We're going to find out in a second. I'm not going to, okay, if Costa Rica is on your radar and you're thinking you might want to live here, but you're not quite sure, this 6-7 day event might be for you, because I think we'll give you the information so you can make a good decision whether Costa Rica is right for you or it's, honey, we're going to Belize. All that information is in a link in the description. Now, after we talk to Lou, you might say, I'm not going to the relocation retreat, Lou. All right, Lou, where are you from? Where are you from?
From Virginia in the United States.
How did even Costa Rica get on your radar at all? I mean, what was going on that you were considering maybe making a movie, whether it's here, Panama, wherever?
Mm-hmm.
How that?
Well, you know, like most people, we have traveled a little bit, and we were looking for some place that was outside of the United States that we could meet some new people and have some new experiences. And we started out with a list of, believe it or not, going online and doing the research, find out the top 10 places that expats go to. And consistently, Costa Rica and Panama and a few other places kept coming up. But it was always in Central America. And so then after that, you know, we started looking at those places that were in Central America. It wouldn't take us long to get back to the United States if we needed to or wanted to. And the lifestyle, the culture, the people, the relaxed atmosphere, everything that we were looking for seemed to say Costa Rica was the place to go.
So you feel like, so before you even decided to come to this relocation retreat, you had already been doing some homework and research and looking at stuff and like, because maybe if you haven't, you've traveled a lot, but you might go, okay, Costa Rica's more laid back, and you're like, oh, I like laid back. You know what I mean? Like you're doing you kind of knew what you were getting into looking at Costa Rica. You had a general knowledge, we'll say.
We did our due diligence, but I mean, it was about, quite frankly, with Costa Rica, it was about, okay, so if that's one of the places on our list, let's go down and not just go down aimlessly, but let's go down and meet with someone and meet with people that are there and find out about their various experiences about getting down there. And we happened to be doing some searches online, and we saw that you were having a retreat down here. Now, I had already looked at several of your videos.
Travel Costa Rica. He just gave me a shout out. I'll give you that $50 later when we're
okay. Yeah. Oh, you slip it to me later on. No, but we had looked at some of your videos, and we saw that you were doing a retreat, and we said, well, this is ideal because we felt like we knew you, having seen some of your videos. And then when you announced what was going to happen, we said, okay, well, since we're going down anyway on a scouting trip, let's combine all of that in what time. And I'm going to tell you, it has worked out excellently. This has been an experience beyond belief, because it's not just coming down and sitting in a seminar for 2 or 3 days, 8 hours a day. You know, you've given us a lot of good information. You brought in some subject matter experts that answered questions even before I could get to them. And then you've given us time to absorb some of that and given us some free time where we can go out and have some fun.
I think we kind of, you know what I like about it, especially we had a kind of a smaller group, which I loved. I think the whole, you know, you meet some people that you might connect with later on. If you, let's say you end up here, we're friends. I mean, you can call Sarah and go, hey, what about this thing? I got a question for you. I mean, it's kind of a very, I think this was a kind of a more intimate relationship build. We're slathering mud on each other, Lou. Remember that one? Remember we went to Baldy Hot Springs. I've seen him in a swimsuit. We're all good, you know. So anyway, but let's talk nuts and bolts. Yeah. So do you feel like you got at least enough? Did you get your questions answered? I guess would be more.
I went through my list because today we were going to do Q&A and wrap up. And of the list of questions that we had, you have answered, or one of your experts has answered every last one of them. And I came down with a list of 2 pages. I'm just going to tell you that up front, because I wanted to find out the nuts and bolts of what it was going to be about in moving to Costa Rica. And look, I got to tell you, you brought some. I don't know whether you picked these people intentionally, but you couldn't have got a better crew and associates to come in and talk to us.
Well, I gotta admit that these are the people. It's, you know, in any field, I think it's hard to find. Contacts are very important down here. You don't want to start anything with the wrong people. Pablo's who I would get my mom, my mom needed to move her house hold down here, her cars. Pablo's my guy, because that's a rip-off business in itself.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden they got your stuff on some we're going to hold it hostage and you got to pay this amount to get. No, I mean, Pablo's the guy. Johnny's the guy. Sarah's, I mean, you know, all these people are vetted. We just don't like, come talk, we like you. No, we vet these people, and they're hard to find. Good immigration people, good, transparent, honest. I want them to make money, but not off taking advantage of that.
Right.
So we've tried to circle ourselves with those kind of people, I think.
Now, I'm going to tell you, not to interrupt you, but I will, because I'm a due diligence person. I want to make sure that before I enter into a relationship with you, that I can trust you. And I feel like I can trust the people that you had down here talking to. None of them said, well, I'll only help you if you want to use my services. Every last one of them has said, look, if you got a question, just call me. You know, whether you use my service or not.
Yeah, and it's like, well, there's a fee, Lou, if you call me. There's $5 for each minute.
We'll take out the 50 that you're giving me. So.
Yeah, right. But you know, you're right about that. And everyone's like very like their time. They want to help you. They want it. They really want to help you. And again, I like that. So let's talk. Maybe you like the information. So were you cool with this Montana del Fuego? I like it, but maybe
the retreat itself, the location was ideal. I will tell you that that the rooms were excellent. Couldn't have asked for anything better. The tour that you gave before on your site just gave you a glimpse of what it was.
Very general, yeah.
Yeah, but when you got down here, you felt like this is someplace I can live for a few days.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, for me, one of the reasons I picked this place, to be honest, is the staff. Mm-hmm. They didn't, when I was scouting this place, they don't know me. I'm just walking around like they are. Mm-hmm. Hey, good morning. Hola.
Yeah.
Pura vida. Smiles. Yep. Which is kind of big to me too. So when you guys come down here, I don't want the staff going, staring at you like, well, what's your order?
Well, and you don't feel like they're just doing that. You genuinely feel like they're trying to show you Pura Vida. And they were overly anxious to help you.
I think
with anything.
Yeah. I don't know. And it doesn't even matter if you move to Costa Rica, but do you feel like you got the information you needed to make the decision it's best for you and Mary?
Yeah.
You got that information. You can leave here and go, Mary, Costa Rica's off the table, or it's okay, we're close.
Yeah. No, we, like I say, we know that it is Costa Rica we want to move to. We know that it was the Central Valley region that we want to move to, and I feel like you've sealed the deal. Okay, this retreat has sealed the deal for us, because we now know that there's a network of contacts out there. There are genuinely people that want to assist us out there, and all we have to do is pull the string and execute. Now, do we think it's all going to be easy? No. There are going to be challenges, but you feel more comfortable knowing that there are challenges and that there's a network out there that you can tap into.
Yeah, this is true. So now be gentle, Lou. Be gentle with this next question. If you had to get, if you like, okay, Mike, if you guys going to work on something, maybe you could make this thing a little better, mm-hmm. or maybe talk to the hotel and mention this thing to them, and my experience might have just even been a little better. So if you have some feedback, be gentle, Lou. Be gentle. Don't overplay it.
Okay.
No, seriously. If you have any feedback or something you think could have been a little better,
the only thing that I can think of is that you have to, and this is after our second trip to Costa Rica, you sort of have to get a feel for how functional the room is. I will tell you that we didn't have hot water all the time.
Lou, don't say that on film. We're on a video. What are you doing? He loved the room. It was steaming hot water.
But other than that, no, it was more than functional. It was exactly what we wanted to live in. Like
food okay?
Food was
actually
okay.
Food was pretty good.
Food was very good. We had to work our way through the menu because you kept coming to something. Oh, I want to try that, but wait until the next meal. I want to try that. No.
Yeah, I thought the food was good. I mean, this is our first time here. I think it's been, for me personally, mm-hmm. whether there's feedback to them, we can work here. You know what I mean? Like this is the staff, the food. I'm happy with it. So for that, now we might have to work on some other things, but for me, we got a good base. You got now The pool was closed. We got to be honest. There on downtimes here in La Fortuna and a lot of in the country, when it's low season, they take advantage of low season and go, we need to fix that thing, or we need to make that bigger, or make them. So some construction was going on, which wasn't the best, but I actually do like the fact that they're always trying to upgrade, keep the rooms, upgraded. Yeah. They don't rest on their laurels. Anyway, Lou, thank you so much, man. Michael, I appreciate your time, man. Yeah. And we're always available. Although
come to Costa Rica, but talk to Mike first. Yeah, right.
All right, guys, I'm Mike Long from TravelCostaRicaNow.com and The Retreat. If you're thinking about living or traveling anywhere, always do your homework and research. And if it's Costa Rica, I'm going to say my videos, Lou. I'm going to say my videos. And since Sarah's my partner, I'm going to say Sarah's videos. I mean, after mine, but Sarah's videos too. All right, guys, thanks. Ciao.